Europe is mostly known for its large metropolitan cities and glorious capitals that are well renowned for their excellent quality of life, safety, social security, welfare, architecture, as well as culture and leisure. Aside from that, the continent is also dotted with many charming small towns, offering the same great architecture, natural surroundings, and amenities as their metropolitan counterparts. So, keeping that in mind, we have compiled a list of the safest as well as most affordable and livable small towns in Europe. These towns that have a peak population of no more than 50,000, making each a great choice for someone who prefers a more relaxed lifestyle. Most people consider smaller towns to be unsafe or lacking in modern conveniences. However, we have only mentioned those towns that are safe and offer comfortable, relaxed living at an affordable price. So, here are 15 safe and affordable small towns to live in Europe. Number 15. Colmar, France. Known for its beautiful, wooden medieval buildings as well as a great waterfront that crosses into the Old Town, Colmar is a town on the northeastern side of France bordering Germany. It also includes many architectural landmarks, particularly the old Gothic church which is located in the town center, many museums, cafes, restaurants, as well as loads of other recreational activities. In terms of things to do, the city has a very vibrant social and cultural life with many traditional, local festivals, harvest season, delicious cuisines, and much more. The average cost of living here is kind of expensive, but it's much more affordable when compared to its neighboring cities, with an average monthly expense of only around $1,100. Number 14. Taormina, Italy. A hilltop commune located on the east banks of Sicily, Taormina is most famous for its old Roman architecture and historical landmarks. It is a city filled with great cultural significance, beautiful sights of the Mediterranean Sea, a great climate year-round, sandy beaches with a very calm vibe. Apart from this, being a part of Sicily, it features many of the same great amenities at a much lower price, like housing, food, rent, utilities, transport, and many others. The average cost of living here is pretty low compared to the other places in this region, with monthly expenses coming out at around $800. Number 13. Polignano e Mar, Italy. Another town from Italy, Polignano e Mar is located on the country's Adriatic coast and is most known famously for its gorgeous limestone cliff that gives this place a lovely, airy feeling atop the green-blue waters. Aside from that, it has a lot of other places to check out like the White Pebble Beach, Roman Bridge, Contemporary Art Museum, natural sights, and many others. As a whole, it features a pleasant atmosphere with a sense of tranquility. However, it can get kind of boring at times if you're someone who likes excitement or active nightlife. Nonetheless, it makes up for this by having a low overall monthly cost of living, with an average expense for a single person coming out at under $1,000, which is well within the range of an average Joe. Number 12. Lloret de Mar, Spain. A small town located on the Costa Brava in the region of Catalonia in Spain, Lloret de Mar is known most famously for its Mediterranean beaches. Additionally, it is a famous resort destination and is also really well known for its lovely nightlife with lots of clubs, bars, as well as other recreational centers. Although it is mostly looked at as a place to visit, it is also great to live in with its vibrant atmosphere, beautiful sandy beaches, good quality of living, healthy climate, as well as its accessibility to the big cities like Barcelona. The cost of living here is also pretty median, with average monthly expenses for a single person coming out at around $1,000. But keep in mind it tends to get a bit expensive in its peak seasons. Number 11. La Orotava, Tenerife, Spain. A small town located in one of the Canary Islands of Spain known as Tenerife, La Orotava is one of the most rigorously preserved colonial towns in this region. Its manageable size, friendly locals, colorful buildings, and view of the water all provide a lovely backdrop to daily living. It's also a great place to wander around and take in the majestic views of the gardens, the mountains, or just the architecture and have a relaxing leisure activity. It is also a pretty accessible town as the island of Tenerife is well connected with air connections and hosts direct flights from Europe and North America. The average cost of living here is around $1,200 per month for a single person, which is pretty affordable considering everything that it has to offer. Number 10. Colares, Portugal. Colares is a civil parish located along the coast of the municipality of Sintra in the west of Portugal. At the foot of the Sintra Mountains and very close to the sea, the town of Colares is absolutely delightful and has long been a very popular summer resort. However, it is also a great place to consider living in, with great scenic views of the ocean, great neighborhood activities, as well as a quiet, relaxed atmosphere, which is perfect if you are someone who doesn't really enjoy much of a bustling nightlife. The average cost of living here for a single individual per month is around $900, which is pretty affordable considering its close proximity to Lisbon. Number 9. Marseillan, France. A majestic seafront commune in the southern department of France, Marseillan is a quaint town right beside the Mediterranean. Being a coastal port town, it features a magnificent view of the open sea as well as cool breezes that occur occasionally and provide the town with a refreshing natural atmosphere. Even though it is a small town with a population below 30,000, there is a lot to do here, such as visiting close-by vineyards, amusement parks, beaches, chic cafes, as well as the altar that is designated as a heritage site. Moreover, it can also be a great place for retirees, as it has plenty of services like medical centers and pharmacies. Plus, property prices are reasonable here, and like many places, you will get more for your money just a little outside the actual town. All in all, with more affordable living costs, easy access to housing, and a great climate, it is a lovely place to choose to live in. Number 8. Škofja Loka, Slovenia. Being the economic, cultural, educational, and administrative center of a municipality of the same name, Škofja Loka is a town located in central Slovenia. It is a historic town of tradition, creativity, and culture with great accessibility to the capital of the country, and is also known as a great starting point for exploring the adjoining Alps. Its medieval town center serves as the main point of interest. But nowadays, many modern-day condos have sprouted in and around the town, with picturesque sites serving as a great backdrop. The average cost of living here is pretty manageable, with monthly costs under $1,200 for a single individual. Number 7. Riva del Garda, Italy. Located in the northwest of Lake Garda, Riva features some 20,000 inhabitants and is the main center of Lake Garda. The town is one of the most visited holiday destinations in northern Italy, but it is not just a tourist spot and can be a great place to live, as it features easy accommodation, lots of activities, especially for people who like water sports as well as rock climbing. While for those who prefer a more laid-back lifestyle, it features many chic restaurants and bars in its main avenue. On the downside, the average living costs in the town are not that affordable, as it is a very touristy place, but then again it is much cheaper than the likes of nearby Venice or Lake Como. As of today, the average cost of living in this town, according to one of Italy's local websites, is under $1,500. Number 6. Rovinj, Croatia. A Croatian fishing port on the west coast of the Istrian Peninsula, Rovinj is an old town, with packed houses tightly fitted leading down to the seafront. The town features an intimate, friendly feel that oozes relaxed living conditions and boasts several great activities. With prospects of a great social life, welcoming locals, a bustling, photogenic harbor, and some of the best seafood restaurants in Croatia, this is a town that is not to be missed. Most of the people who visit this town tend to stay temporarily. However, for those opting to stay long-term, the town offers persistent accommodation as well. Furthermore, there is a lot of cheap vacant land available in the outskirts of the town, so people who want to buy cheap property will thrive here. Number 5. Krk Town, Croatia. Krk is located in the south of Croatia on an island. It is the main settlement of its namesake island. This town is the administrative, business, and educational center of the island inhabitants, while as far as living is concerned, Krk is a very attractive and picturesque destination for snowbirds, as it offers all the modern-day amenities and services. In addition, it is an easily accessible island, as it is connected to the mainland Croatia with a mile-long bridge. The town also features a fortified section, with walls along its entire length. Inside the walls, there are stone-cobbled streets with shops, coffee bars, souvenir and jewelry shops, restaurants, and galleries. As a whole, it is a great place to reside temporarily, with monthly expense coming out at only $800 at most for a single person. Number 4. Ronda, Spain. A majestic location set atop a deep ravine, Ronda is a mountaintop town located in the center of Spain's Malaga province and has accessible land routes to both the city of Malaga and Gibraltar. The most famous landmark of this town is the medieval stone bridge that is set atop the gorge and provides a beautiful view of the surrounding area as well as of the steep drop. Apart from that, the town has a lot of activities such as cycling, paddling on the river routes, horse riding, or just taking a casual walk around the town square and stopping by for coffee at a local cafe. Furthermore, the Andalusian climate is quite helpful for health, and the beautiful sights along with the relaxed lifestyle only add to that effect. With the average monthly costs of $800, it is a splendid choice if you want a small, healthy, affordable town. Number 3. Volterra, Italy. A well-preserved archaeological treasure, Volterra is a quaint town surrounded by open fields in the Tuscany region of Italy. By far, the most striking thing about this town is its historical significance with a variety of frescoes, medieval towers, architecture, old prehistoric landmarks, as well as its famed cathedral. Apart from this, there are nearly a dozen vineyards and a vast cultivatable land area in its surroundings. In general, the town is affordable with easy access housing, as well as an overall low cost of living with monthly expenses being only a meager $700. On the contrary, there are not many foreign communities in and around this town, so one can expect to share its winding stone streets with locals and explore its ancient sites without crowds. Number 2. Bar, Montenegro. Bar is a coastal town as well as a seaport located in the southern part of Montenegro. It is the sunniest town in the country, with approximately 270 days of Mediterranean sunshine. It is not a quaint town like others, as it is filled with several bars, nightclubs, restaurants, and parties on the various cruise liners that adorn its port are just some of the great activities this town has in store. It is also quite safe, and there is a decent amount of international communities residing in and around this town. On top of all this, cost of living is extremely cheap, with average monthly costs only being around $600 to $1,000, which is definitely a great selling point. Number 1. Ulcinj, Montenegro. Another seafront town in the same vicinity as Bar, Ulcinj is located in the south of the country of Montenegro, off the coast of the Adriatic Sea, and is the capital of its namesake municipality. With azure blue beach spanning 13 kilometers, great architecture, affordable housing, and one of the cheapest costs of living in the region, this town is definitely an ideal spot for someone who just wants a relaxing place to live in. Just like Bar, it also offers excellent connectivity, kind residents, and beautiful nature, as well as much cheaper rates for rent, household supplies, and food. It is the perfect lesser-known Balkan town to live in.